What's up, everybody? It's Kaiser Axel, and right now it's just me right now. So, because everyone else is busy doing things, they're playing the First Ascendant. Why is my icon not talking for some reason? That's weird. But anyways, it's the last match. Like when they did this live, I had just fallen asleep, so was not able to record it, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks for me. So I have the replay right now, so hopefully we can get that done. I'm trying to figure out why my icon's not working for some reason. Work! Oh well. Well, you see me. Well, you hear me talking anyways. But anyways, in today's match, we have Nijeno versus Nam. It's going to be the Fire Fairies versus the Ghost and the Ice type. Obviously, I'm biased. Well, I can't be biased in this match right now because you got my son on one side and my braincell on the other. So it's like, hey, well, I don't know who to root for. But looking at their teams, I do like to see the Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is such a cool Pokemon. Like, come on, look at Wigglytuff. We see Mimikyu, the Incineroar, the Carco. I think he has the Carco there for the what should we call? Rapid Spin. Yes, there is Blacephalon. So like when we first started this tournament, you and I were like, hey, so there's a Pokemon I've never used before that I want to use, and then we both said it at the same time, and it was Blacephalon. So happy that he's using it here. And then there's the Mawile to round out his team. Obviously, that's got to be the Mega Mawile. Nice. And then looking at Nem's team, he's got the Goldango, one of my favorite Pokemon in this new generation. There's Gengar, Petrite, the Cloyster, Walrein, and Mamoswine. Obviously, Mamoswine is like so good against Nijeno's team because that Mamoswine is a little bulky and it can take like a hit or two, maybe three, and then it fires off a quick Earthquake. Looking at Nijeno's team, he has nothing that wants to take that Earthquake. Because, as we know, Wigglytuff, not the physically bulkiest, and looking at, like, the Carco, the Mawile, the Blacephalon, those will just go into the Earthquake. Walrein is definitely an interesting pick here for Nam. But anyways, let's hop right into the battle. So, starting off, we see the Mimikyu versus the Cloyster. That's an interesting matchup. What will happen here? We see a Sword Stance for the Mimikyu, and Nam just goes for the Ice Ghost Spear to break the disguise. So that's actually really smart of him, because disguise in this generation, when the disguise is busted, it now hurts the Pokemon. And unfortunately, Nam should have known that this thing gets Destiny Bond, because bye-bye Cloyster now. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, 5v5 now. Carl comes in versus the Mamoswine. Obviously, I'd switch out. Oh, never mind. He does not switch out, and he gets crit from the Earthquake. But then again, the Earthquake will be doing four times effectiveness because of that Rock and Fire type. Wigglytuff comes out, takes a lot of damage from the Earthquake, and tries to go for a Calm Mind. Don't know what Nijeno was going for here, because that Mamoswine can just eat it up again. He says mine. But I mean, like, looking at the rest of Nijeno's team, they could potentially stop this Mamoswine, like this Blacephalon. All he has to do is just go for a Fire-type attack, and goodbye. But unfortunately, it does not get the KO, but does get the burn, so it can live a little, but does take a lot of damage on the way out. The Walrein now coming out. We do see the Dark Pulse. Is he hoping for the flinch? No flinch. Earthquake shot out, does 28%. I don't know why the Walrein picked, to be honest. I don't know what Nam was thinking. Flamethrower shooting out, not doing enough damage, and bye-bye Blacephalon. If I were Nijeno, I'd probably bring in the Incineroar now. That way you can get that Intimidate drop. Very nice. And now we see it. He goes for knockoff, does a lot of damage against them. So now we see the Earthquake, does like nothing anymore. So now if Nijeno really wants to be in a prime position, maybe he goes for like... Why does he have... What? Why not like Flare Blitz or something like that? you would get stab off of it, but he does pick up the kill with the Incineroar, and yeah, Incineroar looking to be a terrifying Pokemon. Goldengo now coming out. Do we see a Terra? No Terra. Goes for Shadow Ball, doing a decent amount, but bye-bye Goldengo to the knockoff, because you're not living much of those start attacks. Now the Petron should come out now, if anything. But we do see the Gengar instead. Does it have Dazzling Gleam? Dazzling Gleam could do a lot of damage. He goes for the Sludge Bomb instead, and bye-bye Cat. So now the thing is, does he switch out, predicting a Sucker Punch from the Mega Mawile? Because I believe... Oh, never mind, he just dies. He just stayed in and he died. He figured, hey, I can probably kill this thing. Petron not coming out. If he saw the Sucker Punch, I'd probably go for like the Will-O-Wisp. He doesn't. And he goes for the Hex. Doesn't do a lot of damage. And if I were them now, I'd probably go for... the Recover or a Hex. So, bye-bye Petron. That will be the game going to Nijeno. It's going to be 1-0. A lot of Nijeno's games in this tournament have been, like, really close. So, it's amazing how he hasn't, like... How close his matches are considering his opponents. Because in his week 1... Who was his week 1? Let me double check. It was Wilgamesh. That was a 2-0. In week 2, it was Music. He won that 3-0. And now he beats Nem in a 1-0. So it seems like his ratio is fluctuating on the lower spectrum. So we'll see if he can continue his undefeated streak going into week 4. His next opponent will be Sim. So it's going to be the Fire Fairies versus the Flying Steel types. Definitely... It could go either way, to be honest. Sim has been showing us that he can battle, despite not knowing all these Pokemon. So, that should be a really good match. And then, Nem's next opponent will be Will. So that's going to be the, Ice Ghost type Pokemon versus the Bug Poison type Pokemon. That's going to be an interesting match for sure, I feel like, because they're both still relatively new to the competitive scene. But we have seen them showing like great standings within the tournament, and they're both doing great, you know? So stay tuned for those matches. Don't forget to check out the other playlists that should be popping up on your screen right about now. Be sure to check out everyone's links down below if they ever give me their links. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Doing so helps my channel grow, as well as you should also subscribe to Glenn's channel, because sometimes if I miss a live recording, he gets a live recording. Or you can pick up his own point of view whenever he does his battles. So be sure to check everyone out, and we'll see you next time, viewers. Bye!